Well, it's that time of year again. It's tax time. And with June coming to a close, the scramble starts to ensure deductions are tallied and last-minute purchases are made, debts are managed, and assets are evaluated. It can become a really busy and overwhelming necessity both for business and personal finances. And what's it all for? Well, ideally, the goal is to be aiming for a sense of financial satisfaction. Now, financial satisfaction is basically a subjective assessment of the adequacy of one's financial resources or financial situation. Positive financial satisfaction is considered an acceptable state, basically where people are financially satisfied, also reporting higher levels of happiness. Now, interestingly, while some research does show that people with a high net worth are happier than those with a lower net worth, the difference is only marginally significant. Financial satisfaction also isn't even related to the levels of wealth. A sense of financial satisfaction is more closely related to a sense of adequate income. Now, one's own sense of financial satisfaction actually shares a stronger relationship with happiness. Increasing financial satisfaction is mostly about maintaining a balance between financial knowledge and emotional regulation. And expert levels of financial knowledge also aren't necessary for improving financial satisfaction, but simply an awareness of best practice in areas around spending, saving, and debt. It's certainly a good starting point. A sense of financial satisfaction can also be increased by helping keep our emotions in check. And when we think about emotions that relate to money, the positive or good emotions that relate to spending or earning or even borrowing are often short-lived and not necessarily always helpful. The downside is that most of the emotions associated with money are emotions such as guilt, fear, and shame, and they tend to be experienced more frequently and last longer in duration. The good news is there is help for both financial best practice and personal best practice. Specialists in banking and financial advisory services can help with the financial side of things, and a psychologist can help create a plan for an individual or a team's best practice for keeping emotions in check while making big or even small financial decisions, and can help people understand how their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors relate to their financial decisions or their financial behaviors. I'm Scott from Ashcliffe Psychology, and this has been another Money Psych Top Tip.